Efforts to help some of the earthquake victims. Our Johan Marin joins us now live in the newsroom with info on two local businesses that are really trying to make a difference here. Johan, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dave. Beauty and the Bees and Ismer Ural's house are behind the cause. They started collecting items on Tuesday, helping thousands of people in Turkey who are currently displaced from their homes and are trying to survive harsh weather conditions. The owner of Beauty and the Bees says there's currently nowhere for these people to stay.
So we've been following this story, and it's really devastating, heartbreaking, and we've had a lot of followers and friends contact us.
The owner says the types of items they're currently collecting are winter clothes, non-perishable food items, other things like tents, baby food, baby diapers, and shoes. I'll have more details at 5. Live in the newsroom, Johan Marin, 6 News.